Welcome back. We are about to finish our journey together, but first, let's spend some more time together. Continuing the series of our videos, we will speak about the importance of planning, tracking progress, and celebrating achievements. We are here to delve into the realm of success and self-discovery as we explore the power of planning in aligning personal and business goals. As we've learned, planning is the cornerstone upon which our aspirations transform into tangible achievements, and it forms an inseparable liaison with the principle of SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When we plan ahead, things run more smoothly, potential challenges and solutions are identified before they happen, and ultimately we save time and reduce stress. Tracking your progress is a vital component of aligning personal and business goals effectively. It allows you to stay focused, assess your advancements, and make informed decisions to keep your journey on the right path. In this segment of our training, we will explore practical methods to track your progress and ensure you are on track to achieving your SMART goals. Now we will present you some defining measurable metrics which will be your compass on this journey. First, set milestones. Break your long-term goals into smaller, achievable milestones. Milestones act as a checkpoint along your journey, allowing you to celebrate achievements and re-evaluate your strategies regularly. They provide a sense of direction and motivation as you progress. Regularly review and reflect. Consistently review your progress and reflect on your accomplishments and challenges. Set aside time regularly to assess your actions and outcomes. Acknowledge your success, learn from any setbacks, and make any necessary adjustments to your approach. Use tracking tools and techniques. Explore various tracking tools and techniques that suit your preference and needs. From digital apps and spreadsheets to journaling or task management systems, find the right method that resonates with you. These tools will help you organize and visualize your progress effectively. Seek for feedback and support. Engage with mentors, peers, or colleagues who can provide valuable feedback and support. Sharing your progress with others can offer fresh perspectives, accountability, and encouragement. Constructive feedback can help you fine-tune your strategies and maintain momentum. Stay committed. Maintain a high level of commitment and dedication to your journey. Consistency and perseverance are crucial in achieving your goals. Remember, tracking your progress is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process that keeps you focused on your destination. In conclusion, tracking your progress, it is an indispensable part of your journey towards success. Embrace the habit of regularly reviewing your achievements, adjusting your strategies, and staying focused on your SMART goals. With a well-tracked path, you confidently steer toward a more harmonious alignment of personal and business aspirations. Keep tracking, keep progress, and keep thriving. The destination awaits you. As you embark on aligning your personal and business goals, celebrating achievements is a powerful motivator that fuels your progress and reinforces the value of your efforts. In this section of our training, we will explore the significance of celebrating achievements and discover meaningful ways to honor your success. How? Well, by acknowledging milestones. Recognize and acknowledge each milestone you achieve along the way, whether it's reaching a sales target, completing a project, or mastering a new skill. Take time to appreciate the progress you've made. Each milestone is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Share and celebrate with others. Share your achievements with your support network, whether it's family, friends, or colleagues. Celebrating with others amplifies the joy and provides a sense of camaraderie. Sharing your successes can also inspire and encourage those around you. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to a well-deserved reward for reaching significant milestones, whether it's a relaxing day off, a small indulgence, or a personal gift. Rewarding yourself reinforces the positive impact of your achievements. Express gratitude. Express gratitude to those who contributed to your success, whether through support, guidance, or collaboration. Recognizing others' efforts fosters a sense of community and reinforces the power of networking. Celebrating achievements is an integral part of aligning personal and business goals. It not only boosts motivation and self confidence, but also fosters a sense of purpose and direction. Embrace the power of celebrating your milestones, both big and small, and recognize that every achievement brings you closer to your dreams. As you celebrate your successes, remember that the journey of aligning personal and business aspiration is a continuous and rewarding adventure. Let each achievement be a stepping stone towards a more fulfilling and successful future. Celebrate your achievements and let them propel you to even greater heights. Congratulations on completing the Aligning Personal and Business Goals training journey. As we reach the final destination, it's time to celebrate your accomplishments and the remarkable progress you've made. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. As you move forward, maintaining a growth mindset, staying open to learning, adapting, and setting new goals. Take pride in your achievements and the positive impact you'll have on your personal and professional spheres. Celebrate your commitment to growth, resilience, and the pursuit of a more harmonious life. As you leave this training, carry with you the confidence to align your aspirations, overcome challenges, and create a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us to this transformative journey. We wish you everyone success as you continue to thrive and to make a difference in your world. Cheers to the future successes and celebrations. We now end our journey together with this quote by Maya M., an accomplished athlete and two-time Olympic gold medalist, encourages us to acknowledge and celebrate our achievements. However, it is also inspiring us to continuously strive for greater heights and set new goals, embracing the idea that success is an ongoing journey of growth and improvement.